Hi guys, I wanted to add a face to this channel. What do you think? Also, I want to thank all those people that have subscribed, and if you haven't subscribed, come on guys, why not? This episode, what was the Subaru XT? Why did Subaru design such a crazy car? What was the gamble? And did the gamble pay off during one of the ugliest economic disaster of our modern times? Let's go.
Get ready to bear witness to what happens when Subaru's engineers downed a few too many Asahis and decided to build the automotive equivalent of an 80s laser light show. We're talking about the radically futuristic Subaru XT and its predecessor, the XT6, a sci-fi show car that somehow saw the light of day as a production model back in 1985. This scorching metallic comet had all the sleek, wedge-shaped aggression of a fighter jet and the unmistakable aura of having been beamed down from a more advanced alien dimension. From its razor-edge pop-up peeper headlamps to its shockwave shoulder lines, the XT came dripped head to toe in cutting-edge exoskeleton aero armor, primed to slice through the atmosphere with menacing efficiency. Even the cockpit got the ultra-futuristic treatment, feeling more like you were climbing into the Batmobile than your run-of-the-mill economy coupe. But don't let the Blade Runner vibes fool you. Beneath that slippery stealth bomber silhouette beat the heart of a 111 horsepower coupe. And get this, said heroic flat 4 anger could be meticulously metered out through either a buttery smooth slush box for daily cruising convenience, or a good old-fashioned 4-on-the-floor dogleg thruster for the discerning speed freaks. So while the Subaru XT and XT6 may have looked plucked from the set of a dystopian robot future, it earned its wings as one seriously potent performance package. What were the specifications on this retro awesomeness, I hear you say? Well, let's see. The XT and XT6 engine were available with a range of horizontally opposed 4-cylinder engines, including naturally aspirated and turbocharged variants. The turbocharged models featured the EA82T engine, a 1.8-litre unit producing around 111 horsepower and 143 pounds-foot of torque. This engine configuration provided brisk acceleration and spirited performance, complementing the XT's sporty demeanour. Let's not forget the XT6's 6-cylinder 2.7-litre, producing 145 horsepower, 156 foot-pounds of torque. The XT offered either a 5-speed manual or a 4-speed automatic transmission, delivering power to either the front wheels or all 4 wheels through Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive system. The manual transmission option appealed to driving enthusiasts seeking greater control and engagement, while the automatic transmission provided convenience for daily commuting. The dimensions were not that special, but it had distinctive styling with a sleek, aerodynamic profile and a futuristic-looking cockpit featuring a digital instrument cluster. Also, the distinctive gear stick that looked like it was taken from the movie set of Top Gun and a wraparound dashboard. Its compact dimensions, with a length of approximately 4.3 meters, around 169 inches, and a width of about 1.7 meters, approximately 67 inches, contributed to its agile handling and nimble performance. The Subaru XT and XT6s featured a unique design with pop-up headlights, a low-slung hood, and a steeply raked windshield, giving it a distinctive appearance that set it apart from conventional sports coupes of its time. Its wedge-shaped body and integrated aerodynamic features optimized airflow and reduced drag, enhancing fuel efficiency and high-speed stability. The interior of the Subaru XT was ahead of its time, with innovative features such as a digital dashboard, electronic climate control, and a driver-oriented cockpit layout. The front seats were designed for comfort and support during spirited driving, while the rear seats provided limited space for passengers due to the XT's compact dimensions. 10 unknown hashtag facts about the XT. Guys, I think this car should be used in a cyberpunk movie. What do you think? Number 1. Aerodynamic design. Its low drag coefficient of 0.29 was impressive for the era and contributed to its efficient performance and high-speed stability. Guys, the Tesla has a drag coefficient of 0.208, so not bad for something that was made in the Stone Age. Number 2. Aircraft-inspired cockpit. The interior of the Subaru XT was inspired by the cockpit of an aircraft, with a digital instrument cluster, aircraft-style toggle switches, and a unique steering wheel design. The driver-focused layout emphasized ergonomics and visibility, creating an immersive driving experience. Number 3. Unique door design. One of the most notable features of the Subaru XT was its innovative door design. These doors featured frameless glass windows and a wraparound back window. The angle of this back window was no coincidence. The shape was to minimize drag. Number 4. Electronic suspension. The Subaru XT and XT6 were available with an optional electronic suspension system, known as the electromechanical suspension. This system allowed the driver to adjust the ride height and firmness of the suspension electronically, providing customizable handling characteristics for different driving conditions. For off-road action, a quick press of the AWD button will increase the ride height. You can already see that Subaru was ahead of its time with its design of this car. You only see this in top-of-the-range off-road cars like the Mercedes G-Wagon and Range Rover Sports. Number 5. Turbocharged power. The Subaru XT was offered with a turbocharged engine option, known as the XT and XT6 Turbo. This engine was a 1.8 to 2.7 litre horizontally opposed 4-cylinder unit and 6 cylinders, producing around 110 horsepower in naturally aspirated form and up to 140 horsepower with turbocharging. The turbocharged version offered brisk acceleration and impressive performance for its time. Subaru used a new engine, the ER27 H6, for the XT6. Number 6. Four-wheel drive. In addition to its turbocharged engine, the Subaru XT was available with Subaru's signature symmetrical all-wheel drive system. This system provided excellent traction and stability in various road conditions, making the XT and XT6 a capable performer in both dry and inclement weather. Number 7. Digital features. The Subaru XT boasted several advanced digital features for its time, including a digital instrument cluster, digital climate control, and an onboard computer with trip computer functions. These digital amenities added to the XT's futuristic appeal and set it apart from its competitors. Number 8. Limited production. Despite its innovative design and advanced technology, the Subaru XT had limited production numbers, particularly in markets outside of Japan. Its niche positioning and relatively high price limited its appeal to a niche market segment of enthusiasts and collectors. Number 9. Cultural impact. The Subaru XT has attained cult status among automotive enthusiasts and collectors. Appreciated for its unique design, advanced technology, and distinctive character, it is often featured in automotive museums, vintage car shows, and enthusiast gatherings, where it is celebrated as a symbol of Subaru's pioneering spirit and innovation.
Number 10. Guys, in 1990s, we witnessed one of the ugliest economic disasters in our modern history. Japan's infamous lost decade. Now guys, I know what you're thinking. How could a country that birthed such juggernauts like Toyota, Sony, Mitsubishi, Honda end up falling harder than a sumo wrestler on a frozen lake? You see, guys, back in those neon-drenched 1980s, asset prices boomed, stocks swelled, and real estate was hotter than a devil's toupee. The economic bubble, she was getting bigger, but as any circus ringleader will tell you, balloons were meant to eventually pop. And oh boy, pop it did, kicking off a vicious cycle. Companies tumbled, the yen got a little stage fright, and consumer confidence plunged lower than the Titanic. Guys, before you could say Godzilla, Japan's banks were swimming in economic tsunami of debt. And deflation, oh man, grinding that economic engine to a screeching halt. Prices freefall like a nitrous-boosted lawnmower, leaving businesses sweating. The unstoppable corporate samurai had turned into a legion of stumbling zombies, but yet a few underdogs somehow kept that engine block ticking over. Yep, you guessed it, good old Subaru. Companies like Subaru, quirky, unconventional, but always swinging up, found ways to thrive in the economic demolition. So while the lost decade was economically brutal, leaving Japan's powerhouse winded, it couldn't keep the out-of-box thinking down. These crazy Ronald McDonalds of industry learned that when the chips are down, you've got to get weird, get wacky, and strap on those ridiculous, impractical solutions. The reset button may have been smashed, but the weird stuck around as usual, and that's what makes Subaru Subaru. Bye for now.
And as usual, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and enable the notifications button to see more videos. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this content.